So many friends and family have lost their jobs due to the global pandemic. So I decided to compile a few easy business startup ideas that can help you to become your own boss, using just a skill, a talent, or a very limited amount of capital. Hello beautiful people, it's yet another beautiful day. Welcome to Fondance Show, a place to create the life that you desire and deserve. As usual, I'm your host. Thanks for always keeping up to Fondance Show, where we get to talk about dating, relationship tips, marriage, the challenges, and so much more that helps to elevate your life from where you are to where you want to be. Now, if you're new to this show, please consider to like this video, comment so I could know where you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be part of the Fondance family. And in order not to miss out the new videos I get to upload every week. Now, before we go into the business ideas that you can start up using just a skill, a talent, or a very limited amount of capital, let's look at the steps you need to follow before you actually open a business itself. Step number 1, you need to identify your ideal business idea. Now, not every business is suitable for you. What is suitable for someone else might not be the same for you. So you need to know what suits you, something that you could have a skill in, something you could have an idea, or something you're actually passionate about, instead of diving into something that you don't know anything about. Now, when you're done identifying your ideal business idea, you need to do the market survey or market research. Now, by market survey, you need to know what exactly your target market is, how much your product or service is, what is on demand. You need to know all those essential things about the business or service you're about to start up before you actually start it. When you're done doing the market survey, you need to refine your business idea and make a business plan. It will give you a vision of where you want your business to be in a given period of time. And actually, this business plan is going to help you to search for the capital. That's in case you don't have it. The 4th step on how to start up a business is to source the capital. When you're done identifying your ideal business idea, you've done the market research, you've done the business plan, then you should find means of getting the capital to actually start. Like I told you, these business ideas basically need just a skill or a talent or probably a very limited amount of capital. If it requires your capital and you don't have it, there are options on how to get it, as I'm about to share with you. You can get from friends and family. If you don't have that option, you can use microfinances. You could actually get a loan and pay back after making profits within a business. So be sure to choose a business idea that is going to make good profits for you, so you could pay your debts in the long run and still be able to run your business. Finally, you need to make an exit strategy. Now, problem is that most entrepreneurs do not consider making an exit strategy because they are very certain that the businesses they have started are going to work out. But just like any other thing, business is all about risking. So we never know if it's going to work out or it's going to fail. So you need to have a plan B of what you're going to do in case the business fails. I'm not saying that it's gonna fail, but you need to have an alternative so you do not be overwhelmed in case such a thing happens. No, I'm going to do this if my business fails. I'm going to add in more capital, or I'm going to divert into something else. Now, putting that in mind, let's dive into the easy business startup ideas that you can start using just a skill, a talent, or a very limited amount of capital. Idea number 1, farming. Now, we are very blessed in our country that we have plenty of land. You might not have land of your own, but I believe one of your family members would be glad to help you out. You could do different forms of farming. You could do poultry, you could do piggery, you could plant watermelons, you could plant passion fruits. Now I am not going to tell you about all these businesses in details, but in case you're interested in a particular business, please be sure to let me know in the comment section so I can give you more knowledge or more light about it. I'm here for you. I'm here to make your lives better and to learn from you as well. That's the whole point of opening up this channel and this platform. Another business idea you can put into consideration is manufacturing business. Now when it comes to manufacturing business, there are so many things you could do using actually very little capital. Now most of these things, it's great if you have a little skill of art. Now you could do bags, jewelry, you could do shoes, crafting, necklaces, you could do anklet, notebooks, cushions. All you need to do is being creative, doing things that you can get market from the people around you, because they are your friends. They will be compelled to buy from you, and if they do not, at least they will recommend your service to somebody else. And you don't need much capital to do such things. You don't even need a place to do them. You can do them from your own place and sell them online, or sell them on a phone call, or just text somebody, or even walk there to the person who could buy from you. Animal feeds plant. This is our third business that you could start up. An animal feeds plant is a place where animal feeds are made. Now people who are into poultry or piggery or any kind of farming, they need this kind of food to feed their animals and birds. I mean their chicken and their animals. So if you have animal feed plant, all you need to do is to use the local resources, that is maize, grain, things that you can get at a very limited amount of money, and then add on the value, mix them and sell them at a good profit. Could get a location in future, but for startup you can do it home and move the stuff to one farmer or the other. Another business that you can start up is transportation business. Now I believe that most of you or some of you have cars, and all you do with these cars is just going out, going for shopping, going to the beach. But if you don't have a job right now, you can use this car for Uber transportation. You can use the car for delivery. You can liaise with different companies that want people to deliver stuff for them, and you could get a little commission out of it. You know, all you need to do is to open your mind and be creative in order to make money from the little things around you. Another thing, you could do car rental. If you cannot drive your own car for business, you can lend it to somebody who will give you money in return. And there's so many people who have cars and they cannot wash them by themselves. What is so hard in doing that? Especially family members who are busy. You could wash their cars and get a penny out of it. All you need is to call them, hey, you don't have to take your car to the washing bay, I'll do it at actually a cheaper price. They will be happy to help you, because they will know you are doing this because you need to get money out of it. Another business is a snack business. You can make banana wafers, you could make nuts. You see these nuts that they always sell with alcohol in clubs. You can go to a club and ask them to do these nuts for them, because I always go to the club. Just a minute. Because I always go to clubs and I find nuts there. I don't believe that these nuts are actually made within the club. There are people who do that. As long as you are taking great precautions so that people are not poisoned by your food stuff at the end of the day. Another thing you can do right now, using just a skill, is marketing. Now I know that so many people with Facebook accounts, so many people are following you, but you're not doing anything about it. You're just laying on it. You could use it as an opportunity to advertise for different small companies within your area. advertise for them and you get a little commission out of it, other than using social media just for slayage and wasting your time. Like I said, I'm not going to elaborate so much about this business, but if you feel like you're interested in any type of business that I've outlined above, please feel free to comment and tell me to give you more light about it. I'll be glad to help. Now, most of you guys, you have homes. You have very big houses. You probably only use a few rooms in the house. Why don't you consider going to air, bed and breakfast? Now, all you get to do is to register with the company. What it does is it provides market for homeowners who would like to host people for a given period of time. It's always a short period of time. For example, tourists, if they come in an area where they don't want to use hotels, remember hotels are quite expensive. If you're registered, they will make sure that they give you the opportunity to host this guest. All you need to do is to provide a suitable accommodation and breakfast. That's all. You are getting money from a room that you would have wasted for free. Finally, you could do photography. Photography requires you to have a skill, definitely, but some people don't actually mind if you have a skill or not. All you need to do is to do the job well. If you take a picture of me and it's nice, I'll definitely come back to you. And remember, practice makes perfect. You could do editing, you could do directing on top of photography. Another simple business startup idea you can do is mobile salon. Now, I know my girls who have skill in doing very good makeup. Just like mine, I'm learning. They know how to do hair, different styles. Now, all you got to do is not to rent out an expensive shop in town. You can do this on a mobile basis. All you need to do is call your girlfriends, like, I'm available for hair services. Holler at me. I'll give you a good price, and be sure to give them great services when you're just starting, so they can come back to you and recommend more other people into your business. So when you grow, that's when you can consider opening up a big shop in the city or anywhere else you think that your market will be. Last but not least, you can do blogging, you can do coaching, but as for coaching, you need to acquire given skill. You need to get the certification so you can get the confidence and enough knowledge to do it. You can do vlogging. So many people are opening up YouTube channels and so much more. Like I told you guys, if you're interested in any kind of business that I've just outlined, feel free to comment in the comment section below. I'll be glad to help you. Thanks for watching. It's been nice sharing with you. I hope you find any of these business ideas helpful to you or to somebody that is close to you. So share the video, like it, comment, and do not forget to subscribe so you could be part of the Funness family. Thank you for watching. Always much love. God bless you. Bye.